Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your life, what is going on for you, warm weather or whatever it is. Today, as I promised, I have a super, super, super special guest. I'm so excited, curious, and everything else to hear her stories and to share with you because we met kind of last year and it was super like this excited connections, like we both want to know more about each other, and there was this amazing connection, and I'm super impressed about her work and what she brings to the world. And this is what, as you know, what I love most is share to the others something about me, my life, my friends, and people that I admire. So, for those who don't know me, my name is Andrea. I'm a leadership and career coach and cross-cultural trainer. And this Women Abroad group is a big passion for me when I have the possibility to support, inspire, and connect women around the world. So I'm doing this interview series to connect women and share women stories that's important for all of us. So here with us today, my dear friend and amazing artist, as I say, Aleksandra, and she also call herself Bella, that I knew that in Serbia is white. Now it's kind of like white. So I want to give her the honor to share her story with us. So I don't want to put lots. So my dear Bella, Aleksandra, could you share with us a little bit about you and your story around the world?
Hello, Andrea. Hello, everyone. I just told Andrea that I'm out of comfort zone now completely, because what I do, I listen others, and I'm so much into listening stories of other people and feeling their energy that when I'm about to speak about myself, it is it is awkward to me, but I'll try now. So hi, I'm Aleksandra Ilic Bjelica, Bella. And as you mentioned, Bella, yes, I choose to sign as Bella because when I was thinking what it is, the most common question that I got is, why are you so white? Why are you so pale? And I was so embarrassed of that in my life. And then the process of accepting myself and who I really am is that I have to accept everything and to feel it close. So how people know me, you know that Aleksandra, who is really white, telling me so pale in English. So it is the same. That's why I just started to sign. You know, because I believe in that when we really find who we are and we accept that truly, then we have that luxurious freedom. And that is that luxurious freedom that I feel that I have now. And I use that freedom to paint. And I paint large canvases, and I would like to somehow transfer that feeling of, let's say again, luxurious freedom to the others, so anyone can, you know, feel the same flow and do the same with themselves. Because I paint that kind of spaces when we can have instant travel from everyday life for everyday rules that we have to follow from everyday's rituals. Because when we follow all these rules and rituals, we can't focus to think out of the box, to think out of normal, to think about great ideas, to make great decisions. And what we need somehow the space when we instantly can travel through to ourselves. So that is kind of thing that I'm painting, and that I just wanted to offer to my friends that I talk with. those are all, I mean, all of you are beautiful, ambitious, successful people, thriving. And what I hear the most is, oh my God, I have so much obligations. I can't even think about making big decisions. So I was like, yes, that's what I do for myself. I will do that for everyone.
Yes.
And then there was a big click in my life, and I was like, yeah, I will use what I learned with myself to share with everyone so that we can somehow connect on a higher level.
Wow, that's beautiful. But I also know that your painting, what you do now, didn't. You had also your process. Now I also we talked a little bit before, and I saw your website that you used to work in the corporate setting, and then you also had your transition now, because I know there's so many people that are watching us and will be watching us that have this, like, I don't know if that was exactly what happened with you, but this idea, oh, I wish I could one day, I would love to do this one day, or some passion stuff they have to put this in practice. So if you could share for this, who is watching us, a little bit of how was your transition to follow this passion, this art, and doing what you really love now.
That is a big thing, yes, because since we are born, we are learning what is correct, what is not correct. Am I right? And I'm good at something, and then we follow that in our life. I mean, kids have good sense, but we listen grown-ups, and then we are kind of confused. What is right? We have sense something is right, but we have to follow the rules, and that is kind of track that we are following during our life. I know I was there as well. I was there. I was following what is right, what is wrong. Am I good in something? And I was learning, and I like to learn different things. And I was always so much into understanding behavior of different people. Why somebody is always happy and smiling and everything is easy, but very successful, and why the other side are some people where they are grumpy and everything is hard and they're always, oh my God, it is so hard, I don't know how to do that. But all those who are happy are more successful than the others. And that was like, from a little child, I just wanted to learn more about people, psychology, what is hiding under the iceberg of human behavior and such things. And then, since I was all about people, I decided to study organization and psychology and neuroscience. And I have a master's degree from organizational science. And I was working in corporate world for 15 years. I was working in different organizations and with people, because I realized when I was learning about how corporations are working, it's all about people. So I was like having natural sense for somehow leadership, because I can feel other people's energy and other people's what is good, what are people best in, and then I could transfer that into creating great teams, strong teams. So that was my goal. That was, my passion, to just provide best from people, to have them connected, because that is something that is, you're from Brazil, I'm from Serbia, and for me that was like growing up in the country that is breaking down, and all the wars and the struggles with financial stress and blah blah. We were outside and playing. There was always a lot of people helping each other, very similar to what happens now during pandemics. People are just more into, when it is problem, where we struggle, we are just focused on each other, what we can do to help others. So that was kind of a way I grew up with, and that is something that I was doing all my life. But in corporations, it's not easy, because there are a lot of procedures that we have to follow.
Right.
You was working in HR. Like, we don't have complete freedom to do things as it can be done. The progress can be as possible because we have to follow routines. And that killed me. Like, that killed me. I couldn't, when I see that things can be better, when I see that some person or organization or idea have a great potential, I will give my everything to put that to work and live. So for my 15 years of, let's say, corporate, I was working on that, creating teams and organizations and startups, and whether are small companies or student organizations, doesn't matter, or projects, just create people. We do brainstorming every day, and we brainstorm best idea, and we just work on that. And when I see that the team is ready to follow independently, I switch on next one. So that's kind of my corporate story. So so that's why I could work in different industries, so that I could learn about different systems. But I see it's all about people. Yes. So whatever the system is, if we pay attention on people's potentials and we have them work together, everything can be done perfectly.
That's beautiful. So, and how was this decision, I don't know, to say, let's follow, I will keep with my art, and let's leave the corporate back to this old story that it doesn't fulfill me anymore? When did you decide to follow your art and leave the corporate?
Honestly, when I became mother.
Wow.
And when I came to the point, I would like, I was wondering, how can I teach my child to dream big dreams and follow them when I'm not doing that myself? I have to do that to be a good example for him. And then when I was pregnant, I decided I will quit. I was working at the time in Zara in New York. And I decided, that's it. I have to do what I am passionate for, to give good example for my child. And then I was thinking what it is that I really like to do. I like to talk with people. I like to do, because also the other thing, what bothers me in those corporations is that we can't choose people we are working with.
Exactly.
I mean, most of the time we just have environment and we choose the job, and we apply for a job, and we have no idea who are people we are working with, and that's why that was actually my reason why I made choice to leave some organizations. The job was good, but I couldn't work for somebody who doesn't care of who I am. Who thinks more about process and results and money than about potentials of people around him or her. That was the reason why. And then I connected that love for people. I decided that I will do something that I can choose people I get connected with. You see, we meet each other. If I stayed in corporation New York, we will never meet each other the way we are now.
Exactly.
The same connection that you or me are having is that we could feel each other on such a deep level that we are somehow falling in love with the core of the beautiness that we have inside ourselves.
Totally. And I love what you said about your transition of this feeling of when you were pregnant and having time. I also read it is the same that Glennon Doyle sharing the Untamed book, that if she wants, and this is what my experience as well, if you want your child to dream big or to be successful or whatever, you need to bring this to them. If you want to be miserable, if you are being miserable to yourself and being a miserable mom, this is what your child is seeing in you. So we need to cultivate this in us. It doesn't mean that all people need to be painters or artists or coaches. Like, you can choose whatever is good for you, but bring that to your family, to your home, to yourself, to bring this to the world. So when you are now, you do for you, you are also doing for others. So it's so powerful, so amazing how when we start to see life in this other direction, no, that is not just giving, sacrificing, that life is not about sacrificing. I can fulfill myself, and more I fulfill myself, more I also fulfilling my own life. Now people around me, there is this now. It's a totally life change. I love that. I love that. So your words are amazing. You are so inspirational. Not just for your paintings, your transitions, your courage to take risk, to move now to US, to start a new career. I wanted to ask you, for those who are watching us now, and for those who are watching in the later, what one thing, maybe some inspirational, motivational, whatever you want, the people who are watching was to keep, as a message that you want to give to them as a reminder of Aleksandra Bella?
One thing that I find that can be beneficial for everyone, and the reason why I started to do workshops on that topic now during pandemic for free, is that this is a women abroad group where most of your members are women. And I see when I talk with my friends that there are like a lot of things that we have to follow every day. And it is in our nature to be there for others and to living in that really quick and fast path living. We have a lot of noise around us and a lot of rules that we have to follow and expectation of other people. And when we are tired too much, we can't be absolutely connected with ourselves. So what is the tipping point for me? What was the breakthrough moment is that when I just started to do a process, to not to be focused on what is the result, because all of us are thinking of, am I good in this? What is the result? Also during pandemic, a lot of people are making meals to get relaxed, but there is pressure of the result. Am I going to have a delicious meal, or mother, or good sister, or partner? Oh, there is so much pressure on us. Each one of us should have something that is a space where we just follow the flow. I tried with yoga and meditation, doesn't work well for me. But when I just take watercolors and paper and just make moves as it comes, doesn't matter what is gonna stay on the paper, just to follow that spontaneous rhythm. I trained my brain to be focused on following the intuition, because women we have wonderful intuition. Absolutely. We don't have to learn much about things. We have that strong intuition that we have to now learn to follow, to let ourselves free to follow that inner voice and inner flow. So we do that by just following, for instance, playing with waters and colors and just letting things go and letting things go. And every day when we do that, because, just to remind you on something, in the old, our grandmoms were doing, they were just creating their artwork and or sweaters or scarves. There was something simple rhythm of move up and down, or sewing clothes. that simple rhythm when we follow. If at least we just put on the table different beans and we put them on the side, just to follow that rhythm, and it will help us to find the beauty that we have in ourselves. Because we have way more beautiful things in ourselves that we have to follow, not to listen to others what say to us, not to listen the trends or marketing pressure, what we need to have to be successful or happy, just to hear our inner voice. And we can practice that by that following rhythm every day. And trust me, I'm working that with tens of my friends who are really successful, thriving, very busy women. And when we work on that, by time, only 10 minutes a day, they feel huge difference. Then they can listen subconscious. They made better decisions, whether in life or at work, in business, however. They made better decisions. They felt happier. They found the strength, and they find it pure energy. Because when we are thinking about organizing time, we think that the time is the resource that we can't have ever back. But I don't think that time is the core, because each person in this world had the same time, but not everyone has the same.
We all have 24 hours a day. Yes.
Yes, but it is all about energy. When we, it depends on our energy with the results that we're going to give. You know, sometimes we do something, we finish in a couple of minutes, but sometimes for hours we can't do or figure out what to write down or to create.
I love what you said. And I also talk with my clients about that. We are so used to do things and create our to-do list. And as you said, cooking and whatever is the result, I know we want to achieve result. And human beings forget that exactly what the name, it's beings. We are not human doings. We are women beings. So we need to learn how to be, as you said, be with the watercolors. Be, what do you need to be? Maybe you need to be more patient. Maybe you need to be more focused. Be not, the life is not about doing, and the balance is actually there, and bringing this too. If you are so much doing, you are forget the being. So this is such a beautiful reminder, because if you are doing a lot and you are missing something in your life. And I totally agree with what you said, that the quarantine, the COVID is an opportunity for us to connect with this being. And unfortunately, that is not a lot of people who are paying attention to this being, that want to keep doing and not open space for more. So I think this is such a beautiful, beautiful reminder. So thank you so much for being here with us and to share.
Already done. We just started.
We just started, I know, but it's a lot. It's so much to say, I know, but it's yes, it's a great opportunity to share your story and hear from you. And now you have your painting on your back, so people can see how beautiful your paintings are in the the gift that you have to share with others in such a powerful way. Would you like to share your website, your contact information, or now for someone who wants to reach out to you?
Yes, I would like to invite people to follow those girls, ladies, women, to follow these workshops that I offer on Instagram for free. Let's practice together, please. Please let yourself to shine your beauty out of yourself. So my Instagram account is you have Facebook account as well now because you're following Andrea's group. And then my Instagram account is Bella_Aleksandra. I can write down as a comment of this video.
Yes, absolutely.
And my website is bella.gallery. Bella with one L, BELA.gallery. So you're welcome. And my inspiration, I got inspired with by conversation with other people. I like listening to people. I like feeling other people's energy, and then that is whatever. Like all the magic starts from that.
That's beautiful. That's so inspired. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you so much for being here with us. I know there are people watching, people are commenting. So you are just beautiful inside out. So please share your contact information on the comments, and we will see each other on Saturday because we'll get my paintings for her. Yeah. So thank you again for sharing your story here, and thank you everyone for watching, and talk to you soon. Bye. Bye.
Thank you so much. Keep shining out your beauty. See you in a couple of days. Bye, everyone.